this is all about the FFA chapters from Berryville, Green Forest, Alpena, and Eureka Springs, and of course 4-H. Miss Christy Skelton is for Berryville FFA, and then the Rex Winkles, they're with the 4-H. But they're probably, to me, the most important part of the reason we have a fair, right?
100%. If it wasn't for the kids, there ain't no reason to be there.
And it is. It's showing the best of Carroll County, and we're showing those kids too. So be part of that, and of course that's going to be part of the gate on Wednesday. So there's no extra fees on that. Just come in and go to the arena and check it out. All right, guys.
And carnival starts that same night?
Yes.
On Wednesday night?
Yep.
Who's the carnival?
Pride Amusement. They've been here several years. They're you'd have to go far and wide to get somebody better.
Awesome. Yeah, no, they're clean. They're quality people, and all their people. They have their uniforms. You know who they are, and they've done an outstanding job. So looking forward to that for everybody.
And Thursday's my day. That's senior night. You got senior 65 plus gets in free.
You qualify?
If you had that pie judging that same day, that'd really hit all my boxes. So senior night, everybody gets in free, 65 and over. And then you've got the Battle of the Bands that night as well.
The schools are coming in. They do. That's a really neat deal to watch. All of them come together and.
Well, I tell you what, and shout out to all those band directors and all those kids. If you've not been and seen it, all the kids are all in the arena, and they'll do the national anthem, and it'll be a hair raising to hear it and see it, and you can really feel it, and that's kind of what the fair is about. It's all about American and those kids performing. They take pride in it. And you hear it once a year with all of them, because then they go back to their football games and go to halftime shows. So we get them there for that. So what else we want to talk about?
Okay, then Friday will be the cattle show in the morning. 7 p.m. is the ranch rodeo. And during the ranch rodeo, they have a parade of champions. Last year was the first year to do it. Or to the extent that it is now.
Right.
Because it's something very nice. They stopped the rodeo to do this. It's very neat to watch.
Well, and so tell us, who are those folks that will be participating in that? So.
It will be the kids that showed their animals through the week, and it'll let people know who won and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's the champions, grand champions, and
showmanship awards,
and all the categories from goat, sheep, hogs, dairy, poultry, cattle,
horses,
rabbits.
Whatever you put in, Dean, and whatever ribbon
what about
you get.
Tomatoes? the winner of the tomatoes, are they?
You got to be careful, because they'll take those tomatoes and throw them at me. So the carnival keeps going on, and I'm sure they'll have armbands that weekend as well.
Yes,
but that's always a big deal, and save some money as well. But Saturday, it's got to be your favorite day, right?
Yes, Saturday, that's the big day for them kids that show their animals, and they get in the sale. That's very good. Jimmy Warren and a bunch of others come up with a bunch of money, and it's unreal, the support from the local businesses in this area that come out to support these kids. And if you've got a business and want to support, come and show up. You won't regret it.
Well, this is one of the bragging points that I know Jamie's heard me talk about, but just, really selling point for this whole community. Just, because I consider more of a scholarship fund than, because it's a sale. Yeah. But the kids get to keep the animal, but their money goes into a fund for them to be used later. And we raise more money in the premium sale than any other county in the state. And my understanding is we raise more than the state fair does in their premium sale.
Yeah, it's rivaling too.
Yeah,
So I mean, how cool! But they couldn't do it without the businesses. So if you've never, even new businesses, if you want to be a part of this, I mean, get a hold of Roscoe. You don't have to be there. I know there's a lot of folks. Hey, they'll funnel your money in,
Absolutely,
and it'll be distributed to the right folks or to whoever you want it to.
Yes, and that's even if it's $200, that adds up.
It sure does. I mean, and they distribute it to a lot of those kids, because I always listening to Randy Williams or Stanley, and they're saying, and added money here, and add money there. And, I don't care who it is. They do an outstanding job of making sure everybody recognizes them. So that's going to be the Saturday. And then, of course, we want to talk about the truck pool and a new event to commemorate the celebration of it, right? Saturday night.
Yeah, go out with a bang.
So tell us about that.
7 p.m. will be the truck pulls. Should be hopefully be good weather for it. Supposed to have several trucks coming. And then something definitely new this year is going to be an after show after the truck pull. And
it's a big party, big dance party, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. So, and it's a good fella that's got music. They're gonna break down and have a big dance floor right on the truck pool, right?
Now this will be where you hold the truck pools, kind of there on the north side. So it's not in the arena, but it's on the north side of the arena. Yeah.
So very good. So it's going to be fun. Roscoe, anything else there?
Well, I was just going to let Roscoe give his chance. I know he runs everything out there, but I know he's got a great board and talk about anybody else that's helped. We did talk about Regina, but I know with the truck pool and even probably tractor pool, you've got some people that are leading the charge in organizing all those.
Yes, I mean that's one of them deals. It takes an army to do that out there, and here lately I ain't been around much, but John and all the rest of the board, they've really stepped up and done a great job. Clayton getting all the stuff lined up for the shows,
right? And
just it takes an army.
Well, and we'll talk about them for the next 2 weeks. I guarantee
we will.
So
and we'll thank them when we see them at the rodeo. And then the last thing, you've talked about all the businesses that come together, but you've got a lot of food booths that are out there, and these booths help raise money for other organizations. So I know your Junior Fair Board has a food booth. Who else is out there?
The Cattlemen's
Association.
Very good. So. Lots of good food, and it's always a good time. Well, Dean, I appreciate Roscoe being here, but I'm going to give you about 45 seconds. We always got to get a few of these community announcements, but one of them was today is the junior
golf tournament that's going on out there right now. So that's a fun event, first time ever, and I think Bo Allen's kind of organized that.
And Will Marley,
there you go.
So thanks to those guys.
And we're coming off a big golf weekend. We didn't even talk about Bryson DeChambro's 58.
Oh my goodness,
that was incredible.
Let's talk about those Bobcats. They won their first match.
Yes, that was the Wednesday.
Yes, Tuesday. The Bobcat boys, they won first, and I know Gregory Titus and Ashton Block and Luke Dignan, I believe, was the three that did a great job and got our first win. So, and then of course, school's starting Monday.
It is.
Everybody be looking out for those buses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be cautious around
cautious and be courteous as well.
So
just a couple other things is the pool party's coming up next Saturday. And then just throw a shout out for Pioneer and Heritage Day. You can start putting that on your calendar, September 23rd, and 24th. And then the annual Christmas Gifts Galore is going to be out at the fairgrounds. We talked about that on November the 18th.
That's right.
That's
right. So,
and then lastly, Christina Worley Guston's birthday today. So shout out.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Roscoe, I appreciate your time. It's time for you to go back to work.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. And there's one other thing.
Okay.
If you two come to the parade, I'll have a blue tractor for you to drive.
Oh, wow.
Hey, we look good in blue, wouldn't we? Is it air conditioned?
Maybe.
Maybe. Hey, we're going to have that.
Are we
parade.
going to have to go around a hay field or anything? Circle a hay field?
No,
Nope, it'll be right
before we get
downtown.
there?
Hey, that parade's going to be happening. I don't care if it sprinkles. We're going to have it, aren't we?
Absolutely.
I guarantee you. So, Roscoe and Dean, you guys.